We continue our reading of God's Dream for You, The Chosen, a morning devotional by author Dwight K. Nelson. Our reading today, September 30. Nobody said it was going to be easy. And when they had preached the gospel to that city and made many disciples, they returned to Lystra, strengthening the souls of the disciples, exhorting them to continue in the faith, and saying, "We must, through many tribulations, enter the kingdom of God." Acts 14:21 and 22. What dawns on you when you read the book of Acts is that even the friends of Jesus suffer. Or perhaps truth in advertising means we must admit that especially the friends of Jesus suffer. I wish Dr. Luke had left that line about tribulations out of our text today, but he didn't, because being entrusted with the greatest mission on earth exacts a price, a very high price. In an airport in Denver, I noticed two men in clerical garb. I thought I'd join them, but I soon realized they were speaking an unfamiliar tongue. Finally, the rabbi left. "What language was that?" I asked the man with a clerical collar. "We're both from Romania," he replied. "Well, I'm a minister too," I said. He nodded. "What church?" Now, when people ask you your church, you take a deep breath, look them in the eye, and say, "Seventh-day Adventist." The man smiled. "Oh, I know Seventh-day Adventist. I knew them when they were in prison." My heart fell. Just my luck to meet a prison chaplain who knew some Adventist crooks. Actually, we were in prison together. Turns out I was conversing with the well-known Lutheran pastor and author Richard Wurmbrand, who had been incarcerated for his faith in communist Romania. I had his book, Sermons in Solitary Confinement, in my library. "Oh, yes, I knew you Adventists in prison. Why, your people tithed there." I thought it a bit strange that they'd announce their tithing to the prisoners. Every day we received a crusty piece of bread, but every 10th day the Adventists would give up their bread to another hungry prisoner. Could it be? "Yes," he went on, "and we always knew when the 7th day had come, when we heard you Adventists calling out." I thought it odd that Adventists would be yelling "Sabbaths here" to all the prisoners. No, we knew it was the Sabbath, as we listened to the Adventists screaming through their beatings for refusing to work on that day. Tithing their bread crusts and screaming through their Sabbath beatings. Nobody said the mission of the chosen was going to be easy. But now that I know their story, God help me be as faithful to my witness as my brothers and sisters were to theirs. After all, isn't it our mission? This concludes our reading today of God's Dream for You, The Chosen.